Today's video, I'm going to be sharing why care homes are taking thousands of pounds to recruit people from overseas. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Fajira. If you're joining me for the very first time, I'm so happy to have you in my beautiful family. For my returning subscribers, thank you for always coming back to watch my videos. I do appreciate. God bless you. If you're new to this channel, I create content on how you can migrate to the UK, jobs with visa sponsorship in the UK immigration updates, everything you can think about the UK. So if you're someone who is interested in such content, do hit on the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, so each time I upload a new video, you're going to be the very first person to see that video. So guys, let's quickly dive right into today's video. Before we dive right into today's video, please do like this video, share with your friends and loved ones, because it may help somebody. So as earlier mentioned, that in today's video, I'm going to be telling you the reasons why care organizations are charging thousands of pounds, also agencies, in recruiting people from overseas to the UK. Sharing because I've been in touch with some care organizations and they have told me why. Earlier this year, I shared a video about a carer that has been sued to court. They have finally made judgment. I will share that in my next video. I'm just here to tell you the reasons why these organizations are collecting that huge amount from overseas applicants. Working on the skilled worker visa, which is a tier 2 visa in the UK, there are certain criteria you need to meet for you to get that visa. I've been fortunate to be here for almost 12 years now, and I've passed through different routes. I came in as a student, so whatever information I'm sharing here is based on experience, based on people around me, based on people who have supported to even go through the process. I won't just come here and share something I have not experienced or I have not done with somebody. When you are fortunate to get a job in the UK on the skilled worker visa, which is a tier 2 worker visa, the organization pays for everything. Some organizations will give you your course certificates and just ask you to apply for your visa, and you pay for the visa. And some organizations will pay for your visa fee and even pay it as a priority service. They pay for priority service because they really need you to work with them. And if you have got children, the same is applicable to your children. Some organizations will do that in the UK. Now, a lot of care organizations have monetized their recruitment process. They did not just monetize it and put it on administrative rules, immigration surcharge or whatever. They have seen that people are really desperate, and apart from that, bad people have also entered the system, which is why this is happening. So like I earlier mentioned, for you to get a job in the UK, the organization will not give you a job and ask you to pay for your cost, for your visa application. They go as far, some organizations go as far as paying for your visa application. So when people come to tell you that you're paying for your cost, they are the ones that are recruiting you, right? They need you to come work for them. But because people are desperate now, and they know how desperate people are, so they take advantage of a lot of people who are desperate. And I won't blame these organizations so much, because even the attitude from people they have recruited as well has further pushed them to be taking this amount. I don't want to say £1,000 and you get a job and you tell the organization that Fajira said £1,000, please. These care organizations told me that the thousands of pounds they take is because they have to pay for your cost, and they also have to get a lawyer in case they are the ones doing the visa application for you. They will not want to do it themselves. They pay for that services. So when they do all of that, the company cannot bear the cost any longer, because they have been paying up all of those things for a lot of overseas applicants. And once they get to the UK, next thing they are leaving them, which is reasonable if you ask me, because in cause of talking about this care worker thing, I've come in contact with a lot of people. When I mean a lot of people, different challenges, different problems and all of that. So when these care organizations told me that, based on their experience, because they have recruited people and they came to the UK, they lasted for only 2 months with them, some even not up to a month, because they just wanted to use their organization to cross over to the UK, and they leave them. So this has made the company to be spending so much in recruiting people from overseas, because in as much as they appear very good during the interview, you can't predict who is going to get to the UK, and in the next 1, 2, 3 months the person is leaving them. So they have done their risk assessments and everything. So in order for them to be safe on their own, since they still want people from overseas, is if you want to work with them, you have to pay for your course, for the number of years they are giving you. You have to pay for everything, your visa application. You have to pay for the lawyer that they used to use before to do the process. And like I said, I have been in this country for almost 12 years now. In October this year is going to be 12 years I've been in the UK. And I will not just come and say something that I do not know or I have not experienced. Like I earlier mentioned, if you're getting a job in the UK on the tier 2 skilled worker visa, you don't have anything to do with your course, even till now. Because I still see people that have gotten jobs on tier 2 worker visa. The organization that is recruiting you, provided you're in the UK, also overseas, some organizations, they will pay for your visa. They even go as far as doing priority service for you. So in 1 or 2 days, your visa is out, or maximum 5 days, your visa is out. And if you have a family, they do the same. This is what I know about skilled worker visa. The organization sponsoring you will sponsor you, and you don't, if you're in the UK, you really don't need to show any proof of funds. I've seen people get this from overseas and move to the UK. And when this whole process started, these organizations I spoke to, they were doing that. I know people, like I will have some people that will come on my channel soon to discuss their experience. They were doing that because all they were doing was to interview you, pass the interview, they send you your course. But because when some people get here, they show them their madness and they start making trouble with them, and next thing they've resigned. Now, tell me, if you're the owner of that care organization, you'll be careful, to be honest. Like, you will definitely be careful because you don't want to be bringing in people into the country and they don't spend enough time with you. And by law, you can't hold them down. Even if they've got any issue, the Home Office will still give them 60 days to stay in the country to look for something they can do in another organization, which I strongly believe, and I have seen a lot of people that even before the 60 days, they were able to get something to do and they switched their visas. So if you're the owner of these care organizations that are collecting money, I'm not saying what they are doing is right or is wrong, but I'm saying this because from the beginning of this process, I have seen a lot of people. In fact, there was a particular care home I kept calling until the person's course came out. So I've seen a lot of people that got this job genuinely without having to pay anything. But because people come to the UK through this pathway and they start to show who they are, and it's putting more expenses on the care organizations, which is why they told me that if they want to recruit you, they will do their recruitment process and everything, but you have to bear your cost. Anything that will move you to the UK, the cost certificate, like everything, the lawyer fee and all of that, you will have to pay. And in some of these organizations, they offer you accommodation for a few months where you will stay to sort out yourself in the past for free. But now they are charging for those services because they cannot guarantee that you will come to the UK and stay with them for a longer time. One of the things they told me that the cost you apply for somebody who is in the UK trying to get a skilled worker visa, the price is different from the one that is coming from overseas, which I'm very much aware of. But like I said, that in the past, most of these care organizations were doing this for free. So now, where the bad people came in is, they recruit people and those people don't stay with them. Once they arrive in the UK, they work with them for a few months and they leave them. The agents have spoken to them, telling them that, don't worry, we're going to bring these people to you and they will pay us and they will also pay you for getting a job. Legally, if you're looking for a job in the UK, like I can't overemphasize this because this is what we have experienced here. You don't pay. I interview for my organization. I usually say that, like, we don't offer a skilled worker visa. We don't sponsor people, but nobody. We just come and bribe you to get a job. You have to get the job on merit. And if there is anything that the company is supposed to do to get you started, we will now process it and get you to start working, which is the same thing applicable to companies that are sponsoring people from overseas, companies that are sponsoring people in the UK. Come to think of it, where are other companies that are on the license sponsored list recruiting for other sectors, not asking those people? Let's say if you're a business or data analyst and you're being recruited from overseas, why is a company not asking you to pay for your course? Recently, somebody moved to the UK as a data analyst. Company paid for everything apart from his flights. Even for proof of funds, the company ticked the maintenance box that they are going to take care of that. Some people are saying that, yeah, you have to pay home office. Why is this organization that is recruiting this data analyst from overseas to the UK not requesting for money? Bad people have entered the CARERS sector, which, in my opinion, I'm thinking this whole thing may end soon. Because when things begin to happen like this, then you know that the end time of the thing is very, very close. So whatever you're doing, make sure you do it fast. Because I'm sure that the UK government will not want to go into this and see how corrupt this whole thing has begun. Just within 1 year, a lot of things have changed. Like I said, I still know people. In fact, I'm going to leave a video of one of my subscribers I filmed a video with, that she explained how she got the job. I'm going to share that video in my community, so look out for that video, and I will leave it in the description box. Look out for that video and hear from her. This lady did not pay anything to the care organization. Recently, a guy who got a job from overseas will be on this channel with me soon by God's grace. He just got a new job with the council. He didn't pay anything. He will be here soon. I'm not trying to say that you shouldn't pay or you should pay, like I've always mentioned, but it's not fair on these care organizations, because they recruit people. They come here. The next thing we are leaving you, they have paid a lawyer to do everything. And this is at their own loss. I will share the updates from the carer that came from overseas that was sued to court. I will share the update because they finally judged the case, and I'm going to share the update. So look out for the video. Please guys, like and share this video with your friends and loved ones because it may help somebody. This guy finally got a job, and now he understands how it is to get a job in the UK because you don't pay anything. Organizations, like I said, they are running at loss from what they told me, because they sponsor you and next thing you're off. They sponsor you and next thing you're off. Even if it's my organization too, you feel bad running at loss when you put in money for recruitment process and the people you have recruited just get here and say they are not working again. This is the reason why the organizations now are charging you for everything. So even if you get here and you say you're not working with them anymore because you've gotten a job in another organization, they have nothing to lose. They have nothing at all to lose. All what they will do is to employ another person. Whereas if they have to pay for all of these expenses and you get here to say you're not working again, they have a lot to lose because they cannot force you to work for them. They have a lot to lose. So this is what some of the organizations I got in touch with told me, and come to think of it, to an extent I agree with them, and to an extent too I do not agree with them that it should go through that process. So if you're wondering that skilled worker visa in the UK, you have to pay for your course, like I said, there are so many sectors which I'll be sharing very soon that if you get a job, you don't need to pay anything to get your course to apply for your visa. And some of these sectors, they also go as far as paying for your visa application fee and priority service. So the care sector now is, I wouldn't want to use the word corruption, but I think there are a lot of bad eggs, a lot of bad people have spoiled the sector. So which is why, yeah, everybody is asking how much can you pay. The agents are in front, everybody is just asking. But like I said, skilled worker visa in the UK, you are not supposed to pay for anything. If not, you're coming to work for the organization. They need healthcare workers, they need carers because they are in high demand. Then you will not pay to come over. No, you don't do that. Even on the government website, it has said don't pay. But you know, people have appeared very desperate, and some of these people are the ones that have offered them how much you want me to pay. And some of these people, like some people even comment on my videos telling me that this route is cheaper than the student route. I know, I came here as a student. It is really cheaper than the student route. Yes, because you don't pay for IHS and you don't put millions in your account for proof of funds. This, all you need is £1,270 if the organization did not take the maintenance box, which I completely agree. But for the fact that it's cheaper than the student route does not mean that people should be treated that way. So like I said, this is the reason why the care organizations are taking money, because even the people they have recruited have not represented others well. The whole thing is affecting even those who are genuinely willing to work for the organizations for a longer time. So guys, this is what it is. They said that they have to pay for everything for you to arrive. They are not ready to put in their money for anything, because once a lot of the carers gets here, the next 1 or 2 months they are resigning, that money is lost, and they need to put out another money for lawyer fee and every other thing to employ another person. So now you have to pay for almost everything yourself. That's what they told me. And like I said, with the skilled worker visa, you don't need to do any of this. And in the past, a lot of carers that got this, and even till now, I'm not saying all the care homes, so that's not what I'm saying, because I'm very sure that there are still care homes that are not collecting this amount from people. I am excluding the agents, because the agents have got the organizations to run. So even if they take whatever they want to take from you, it's none of my business. But for the care homes to be bold to tell me that they are taking money for administrative fees of thousands of pounds, this is where my main focus is on. Because ordinarily they would tell me no, we don't, like they have told me in the past, and all of a sudden they are telling me yes, we do. So which is why I'm sharing this video. So if they have come out to say this is what they will be taking, I can't control it. It's the organization, they know how to run it. Your own is just to be wise when you're dealing with any organizations. And if you're somebody that is really patient and determined, like I always mention, use the license sponsored list. People who are patient, calling and doing everything I had said they should do. Some of them have got good news without paying anything. So use that list, and hopefully you may find a care organization that will not ask you to pay for any administrative fees, or will not ask you to pay for any other thing apart from your flight to the UK. Guys, this is what it is, which I thought I should share with you, and I hope you find this helpful. And if you do find it helpful, do like and share with your loved ones, because it may help somebody. And if you're yet to subscribe to join our beautiful family, please do hit on the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, so each time I upload a new video, you're going to be the very first person to see that video. So until I see you in my next video, guys, do take care and have a lovely day. Bye bye for now.